This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Now, Mark, how you doing? We missed you on third. Well, some of us might have missed you, I think.
Where were you?
Well, I was stuck working. It was a little bit late.
Now, I don't want to, I try not to besmirch where you work too many times in a month. But how many people are in the store after 7 o'clock? Do you guys even have customers after 7 o'clock?
I thought you were just going to stop after you have customers.
Well,
yeah, we had to chase people out tonight. We were late.
No, you didn't.
And right before, when Tim and I were walking out the door, people were walking up to come in. I said, "We're closed," and they said, "We just need to get one thing." I said, "We are leaving the building for the night. I ain't going back in for nothing."
For nothing, he says.
For nothing, for nobody. They needed a ribbon. They said.
Ribbon.
Ribbon.
And
when I think of getting ribbon, I don't think of Michaels or AC Moore or any AC. Is AC Moore still a thing? No,
I think that went under. I think.
Did that go under? Or Hottie Lottie or whatever the hell the other one's called?
Hottie Lottie.
Hottie
Lottie.
Hottie Lobby.
I think of Ocean State Job Center.
Yes, why not? Come on in.
I mean,
right now you can buy a $100 gift card, and you get $30 back on a Crazy Deal gift card for dads and grads.
Now, Mark, let's talk about. I'll talk to you off air. Nobody wants to hear this shit.
Yeah, they do. Start talking.
No, they don't. No,
Start
they
flapping
don't.
your gums, turkey.
Is business talk? Nobody wants to hear business talk on the
business time
on the podcast.
Business.
Let's talk about business, baby.
Business. I'm here.
Mark, how was Raw? You went to Raw last week.
Raw. It was war. I'll tell you that right now.
Now, Mark, I heard there was people passing out in line before going in. Did you see any of that action? Did you see
any of that?
I think that's what pissed me off and really just turned me off the entire Thursday episode. Was that dumbass bitching about $35 parking? I think that's truly what soured me.
Ryan, yeah, you missed it. Ryan was not having anything on Thursday.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like that is where it all unraveled for me.
Well, we should get off of this topic because we don't want him to derail again.
Man. Well, I got a couple of things. Now, I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah, let's talk about Raw.
Let's talk about Raw. The $35 parking costs more than some face value ticket prices for the show.
Yeah.
Because they advertise tickets starting at $25. Now that's before all the fees.
Well, sure.
But still, $35 is a little steep to park.
Well, now you got to park for free though because you have your Hershey Park Pass, right?
Correct, but at 7 o'clock the park closes. So if you pull up after 7 and you have a pass, you're in the screwed. Now the park will be open later, coming up here in a few weeks, but still. That's ridiculous.
Now, it's good we're getting this recording in early because Smoke and myself and Miss Big Jim are going to be at the Hershey Parks today.
Are you serious?
Yes.
We are.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be in the monorail. I hope to ride it 4 times.
That'll be nice.
I love that monorail.
Don't catch it. Don't catch anything on it.
No,
don't want that.
Now, I look forward to reading your Hershey Park report.
There won't be one.
There will not be one. Nope.
What kind of fucking teacher are you?
I was going to say.
I will go to the giant pass holder lounge and I will give it the finger.
You won't get in there. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't want to get in.
No.
You do want to get
There's
in
a vending machine right on the outside I could access.
There's a party in there. They got the gates up.
I will go there and I will mock all 2 idiots that are going in that gate.
And that's you too, Mark.
Yes, I will mock you as well.
I'll be sitting in there in that nice air-conditioned, beautiful lounge. It's like a cross between Studio 54 and the Mickey Mouse Club. It's fantastic.
Mark, a little handheld fan from the Dollar Tree over a cup of ice does not count as air conditioning.
I thought you were going to say a little handy in the.
I'd rather get a handy at the Dollar Tree than go in that giant-sized lounge at the Hershey Park.
I don't know about that. I think I'd sacrifice. I think I'd sacrifice one for the team and go to the fucking lounge.
I saw some of the employees at the Dollar Tree. I'd pass. Yeah.
Mark acting like they're not the same people.
Well, now let's talk about this $35 parking.
Let's talk about it.
Ridiculous. But anyway, I'll tell you what. That place looked as close to sold out as you could possibly be.
I believe it. It did look
It
cool.
was wild. And let's be honest, boys. The card pretty much sucked.
It was not a good.
It was
card.
not a great. It was not a great card.
It was not. But the crowd was hot. And freaking Jay.
What do you mean?
What
How
happened
was
to
the
him?
card?
Oh,
How was the
wasn't
card
very
not good?
It was a dog shit card, Tim.
Let's run down the card.
Go ahead.
Well, we had Raymond Mysterio and Damian Priest.
Dog shit.
A main event anywhere in the world.
It was a main event Monday night.
You're really high on Mysterio.
What happened to you?
Damian Priest is the world fucking champion, and Rey Mysterio is a fucking legend. What else do you want? I'm sorry, Jesus Christ wasn't available.
I mean, Glenn from Nashville is a legend, but I don't need to see him wrestle in 2024.
Knoxville. Get his
Knoxville.
city right.
Yeah, no shit on that.
It's Knox County. It's not even Knoxville.
Knox County. Beautiful this time.
He says he's thinking about running for mayor or a governor of Tennessee.
Oh God, hell no.
Ooh.
Can I just get
You
Double
know-
J to come out there and El Kabong
Oh,
him?
God,
real
I
quick?
hope so.
Give him the old El Kabong.
Kabong.
Give him the
Like
old
Quick
guitar
Draw
shot.
McGraw. Now, Tennessee is the volunteer state because everybody volunteers to get out of there, I understand. So you had Damian Priest, who, the crowd was hot for Damian Priest and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you
not a bad match.
No, that wasn't bad. They had Natalia and Kiana James now. That was kind of people didn't really care about either of them, unfortunately.
I'll say Kiana James came out to nothing, and I think I heard somebody in the crowd go when Natty came out.
That
was just natty.
was natty. That was sad. The Liv Morgan got a pretty good pop, and so did Dom. And people hate Dom, but it's funny because anytime he picks up that mic to speak, they just boo louder.
Boo the shit out of him.
Man, that's so good. And then Balor was there. Balor wrestled Dragon Lee, the last dragon.
Dragging off.
Dragon off.
Well, he
we
showed
got
up in one of the
Dragon Lee.
matches, right? He attacked somebody, didn't he?
Now, did you see a speed match, Mark?
There may have been a speed match going on when we walked in. They were doing Ivy Niles and somebody else was wrestling.
That's main event. I don't think that was speed. They don't do
No, that
lady
was
speed
main event. I
matches
don't remember
yet.
a speed match then.
Okay, maybe they do that on SmackDown.
That
SmackDown.
was main event. You're right. It did say main event.
Down.
SmackDown.
No, Ryan. They just bring people into an arena set everything up for a 3-minute
For one
match.
3-minute match.
You know what else was
When it's
sad?
Andrade and Carl Anderson, how
No.
couldn't you?
I mean,
The crowd was hot for Braun Strowman. That was sad. They were freaking hot for Strowman.
That was sad.
They were going nuts when he does that stupid thing where he runs around the ring.
dude, Braun Strowman running is still one of my favorite things in wrestling to this day. It's the
He
most.
runs around
Choo Man?
It's the old choo choo man.
Yeah, did they
Who got
show?
against the Choo Choo Man?
It was the Choo Choo Man all aboard. Choo choo.
You saw Braun Breaker. You saw Braun Breaker beat up Ricochet, right?
Oh, that's correct. That did happen. Yes. The crowd
Braun
liked
James Breaker?
Braun James.
So I think it seemed like the crowd was pretty into it most of the night too,
Yes,
right?
they were. You know, that Jey Uso was his promo on TV, or was that just something they did?
Yeah,
for
it was
Facebook?
on TV.
I was on TV.
Okay. Because the place was going nuts for him the whole night. They were just yeeting.
He I think they got to put money in the bank on him. I think
They were just.
Well, he said that's what's going to happen,
Wild.
Jim.
gonna yeet in the bank
He's
or
gonna yeet. Well, he's going hard in the paint.
money in the yeet or something.
The opening shot, I actually tweeted about this. I don't know if you guys saw my retweet, but it made the Giant Center look huge.
It
It was
did.
coming in from where everybody goes to the floor down like the main area and just to
Right
see
in-
the entire
yeah, the
arena.
main-
It just looked huge.
Yeah, it was. That was a good. I do love their production is just so much
good.
Yeah.
so much better than it,
It
used
was,
to be. And you pointed out, Ryan, I think was it the
It was in the Bianca Jade match.
Yeah.
There was like a shot of
Oh yeah, that was
like a minute and a half where there was no camera cuts. It was one camera,
Yeah, they
and the
just
guy
kept
was
moving.
going around the ring, and you actually saw him like pan around the ring post, but one steady camera shot. It was fantastic to see.
Yeah.
But the crowd went nuts for Bianca and Jade as well. They really liked them. That was cool to see Jade wrestle in WWE. Jade Carmax.
All right. Well, I'm glad you had fun, Mark. Glad
Yeah,
you
it was
had
fun.
fun.
I bought tickets about 15 minutes before the show began, so it was
Gotta love
exciting.
Dick Pick.
Gotta love Tick Pick. I paid about the same price for floor seats with no fees that cousin Brian paid for nosebleed with fees.
Does he not know? Does he? Have you not told him about Tick Pick?
Well, I'm going to have to sit him down and talk to him.
Can't hide money with him.
He had hide money. I had $100 bills falling out of my pocket. I woke up my poor son and drug him along. He was sleeping.
Now, is he done with his first year of college?
He is. My loving son has completed his first year of college. He'll be heading down to Florida and Ocean City, New Jersey for a bit.
Ocean City, Florida.
Florida.
Ocean City, Florida. And my loving daughter right now is floating around the Mediterranean Sea on a cruise.
Oh, she bamboozled you real hard.
Oh, she did.
God.
Yeah, coming back
son
to see you in E-Town, Pennsylvania, Dad. Love you.
Yeah, she was like, I'll be home for 2 days. And then she decides they're going to fly out of Boston instead.
The Mediterranean. Oh, okay.
My goodness.
Mediterranean, beautiful Elizabethtown. 2 weeks in the Mediterranean or 2 weeks at Hershey Park with good old Dad.
Now, you said she's on a boat?
She's on a boat around.
Yeah, I'd rather be in E-Town then.
Are you serious?
I would. You ain't getting my fat ass on a boat.
Jim, you just put on swimmies. You'll be fine. You're
No.
fat.
The water's warm.
Ain't
Not
worth
the
it.
temperature of the water that Jim.
Yeah, I was
cares
gonna
about.
say I'm not worried about getting cold. I'm worried about death. There's a lot of
worried
death
about
in ocean water, Mark. That's what
Yes.
I'm worried about.
Beautiful this time of year. A Greek cruise.
All right.
The Greek
Greek.
omelet.
I'd like it. Yeah, the closest thing I got to Greece is the kitchen at the Mountjoy Diner.
That was coming.
I thought you were gonna say the waitress at the Mountjoy Diner.
Predictable.
Well, Skelter is
The Greek
little
freak.
The Greek freak Skelter.
Do I have it? I do have it.
Good old
The
Skelter.
Greek
Remember,
Yes.
remember Pigpen from Peanuts with Charlie Brown?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it was the guy with the dust, right?
Yeah, he had all the dust. Well, Skelter, the waitress, she has a lot of dust too.
I believe
Floating
that.
around. Not because she's dirty, because she's old.
Is her first name actually Skelter?
No,
That's just what you call her.
call her Skelter.
For goodness sakes, Mark. It's a human being.
There's Skelter. There's Breakfast Time. There's a couple of good.
I don't know any of these people because I have too much respect to go to the
You
Mountjoy
name
Diner.
a person breakfast time?
I love it.
Yes. Breakfast Time works there, and I'm glad you asked him because we had a game going on. Every time she
I
would come
regret.
out to hand out the plate because we would be there for breakfast time. Typically, she would say breakfast time, and she put down the plate for each person. And the record is 9 breakfast times in the time we sat there and ate. We heard her say breakfast time, so her nickname is Breakfast Time.
That's a good nickname then.
That's a horrible dog shit nickname.
No, it's breakfast time. Breakfast time.
Good Lord, Mark.
Breakfast time and Skelter.
Like I just.
Now, I found out some fun facts about Vernon this Tuesday at Roots.
Well, all
Can we
right.
start the game that we were going to play?
Can we fucking do something?
Yes, let's
Can you
get.
get some? Can you get
Just-
some decorum?
Anybody just take control of this. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Matt.
Well, Matt, you see,
So
this
Matt's.
week I asked Vernon
Yeah,
a
fix that.
There we go. So Matt, I think there's been a couple of times where you'll just out of the blue you'll hit us with a question. What was the one last week? It was
Which was the bigger R. Kelly song? I Believe I Can Fly or Ignition, the remix?
which my answer was I believe I can fly.
Hands down.
Correct. Yes.
So you've hit us with these a couple of times, and I'm like, man, this just feels like a really good podcast topic. So I was like, everybody bring 5. We're just gonna go around. We'll do them all.
Was there just an Ignition song by R. Kelly?
There was.
Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yep. That's why at the start he says this is the
remix to
to
Ignition.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
That's like how Smokey likes them.
So we're gonna do which blank was bigger, more popular, and then obviously 2 options. Matt, why don't you lead us off? You brought the topic to the table. I'll let you go first. We'll just go through.
Let's start it with it's actually 3 songs from an artist that Mark is going to see this summer in concert.
Yes.
Not Sha Na Na.
No, fuck no.
I
They
wish.
didn't even have one song that When you think of Avril Lavigne, which was the biggest hit? Skater Boy, Complicated, or Girlfriend?
Oh shoot!
I have my answer.
Go ahead.
I got an answer.
Complicated.
It has to be Skater Boy for me, and only I heard it an entire summer when I worked at Hershey Park at the karaoke booth. It was one of the most popular songs that every 12-year-old and fucking 15-year-old girl sang over and over, screeching in my ear. So to me, there's no bigger song than Skater Boy. I still know all the words because of that fucking summer.
He was a boy. He was a girl.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Skater Boy, man. Complicated is so close, but I'm gonna go Skater Boy.
It's got to be Skater Boy. Gotta be. I think that's really what put her on the map.
It is definitely what put her on the map.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it
That wasn't
more
the question,
popular.
though.
Well, no, that's true. He ain't lying there, Tim.
Now, Girlfriend was from a second album, right?
I think
Like her first album.
Girlfriend was like the 3rd or 4th album. I believe.
Okay, so like the first album was Skater Boy Complicated, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those were together. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Girlfriend or Skater Boy.
Skater Boy.
Let me just change my answer altogether. Matt, do you have weigh in on that? What did you think it was?
I thought it was as complicated as well.
Split the group.
All right.
Split the baby.
Tim,
Now,
you want to
clearly
get
her best song is "I'm With You."
That's a great
Yes.
song. Mark, where are you going to see her at? In New Jersey?
In Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Why are you going to Virginia?
Did
That's
Matt fall
for
asleep?
lovers.
No,
Oh, maybe it just froze on my end, but you were like,
I might have been.
He was getting chilly. Did
All
you
right.
want some chili, Smokey?
nope.
super chilly. All right, Tim, give us your first one.
Between these horror franchises, which is more popular? Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween?
Wow.
That's tough.
I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street because I there has to be more remakes of that movie, and you didn't see Michael Myers versus Jason. You saw Freddy versus Jason in the horror scope. So I will go with Nightmare on Elm Street in the horror scope.
I don't think white women gave a shit about Freddy versus Jason like they do other horoscopes.
White women.
Scope of horrors.
I'm going to
Horror
go
scopes.
Halloween just because of the resurgence. They've had a couple retoolings. They had the Rob Zombie ones. And now this most recent trilogy. I think for popularity purposes, I think that has kind of made it lean more towards Halloween.
I mean, I'm not the biggest horoscope fan across the board, but like in my realm, I feel like more like Freddy Krueger is more like recognizable, more. I mean, I think you still see more people. Yeah, I think I'll go Nightmare on Elm Street. It's close. Like I said, it's hard for me to tell because it's not.
It is close.
It's not my wheelhouse. But now they still make. Did they just another Halloween movie came out last?
They did a trilogy.
Trilogy again. Yeah.
I mean, you don't get much more iconic than a Michael Myers. You actually almost talked me out of my pick. Hearing you say what you said, Jim, makes me think Halloween.
Well, it's tough because, like, more. I mean, I think about, and I mean, this was probably a while ago now because time is just a strange concept. But I remember, like, Alexa Bliss one time, like, did a gear based on like Freddy Krueger, and I'm like, I feel like you see more people like dress up as Freddy, but I feel like Michael Myers may be more relevant today because they still make the movie. It's maybe I talked myself out of it. Maybe it is Halloween. I'm switching. It's Halloween.
I'm officially switching to Halloween too, Jim. You've done a good job arguing for Halloween.
You're welcome, Michael Myers.
Huh.
You got
Everybody knows the Halloween music.
You got an answer, Mark?
Well, I think it's Nightmare on Elm Street, and I used to date a girl that lived on Elm Street in Palmyra, and that's a true story. She was a sweet girl. She's listening. Hello.
She's not listening.
I didn't have any nightmares on Elm Street. It was a good time.
Well, Blumpkins on Elm Street.
Blumpkins. Elm Street.
Jeepers no.
Jeepers no, Smokey. Yeah, nice sunroom.
Tim, did you have an answer to that? Did you give your answer to that?
I did not, but I'm gonna say Halloween as well.
All right.
Halloween.
Now, Mark, because I didn't know, are you prepared for this topic?
Oh, sure I am.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
You ready for the first one?
I'm ready.
We'll see.
Now we're comparing which one's better.
Yes.
All right. I got Green Acres and Mr. Ed.
That's easy. Mr. Ed was a talking.
I know I'm supposed to save it for Thursday.
It scared me for a minute.
That is probably the worst. That is so horrible.
So if you're just listening to us for the first time, I'm already sorry for this. Is you're being your first episode, but if you don't understand the context of that, go back to our Thursday.
They can't hear you. That just blew their eardrums out.
go back to our Thursday episode on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. It's in the first 5 minutes. You'll see the video and you'll understand the reference.
My goodness. Scared the shit out of me. It's Mr. Ed, man. He's a talking horse.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Ed's clearly more popular.
Yeah.
Now, do you like Roger?
Mark, don't ask follow-up questions because I've seen like one episode of Mr. Ed.
Well, there was Roger was the neighbor, then the Colonel was the neighbor.
Yeah, definitely ask questions.
All right.
Did you not see the video?
Yeah, Mark.
But Mr. Ed's far superior than Francis the Talking Mule, so I didn't even consider putting him in there.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you didn't.
Now, does Francis the Talking Mule still work at the Mountjoy Diner, or
stop asking questions?
Yeah, Francis is. He makes a heck of an omelet. One heck of an omelet.
He
gets his power from your questions.
Just hoofs it on there.
Stop.
Okay, all right. Matt, did you answer this one?
Green Acres.
Okay,
Yeah!
Tim.
That's the.
I would rather destroy my televisions.
Green Acres is.
All right, I will. Mark.
Snap my phone in half.
So now, Tim, can you just say Mr. Ed so Mark shuts up?
Green Acres.
Oh, jeez.
Keep, let us give Smokey that countryside. No, let us is where Jim Brown is. Jim,
Jim, just ask your question. This is take control
Okay.
of the goddamn show.
Okay. All right. My first
I got
one.
him. Don't worry. He's okay.
My
now.
first one. What Adam Sandler movie was more popular? Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
I'm gonna be a Billy Madison purist always.
Tim.
I don't remember Billy Madison making me excited to go to school, but definitely Happy Gilmore made me want to swing a golf club like an idiot. Happy Gilmore.
That's true. All right, Mark.
What the hell was that?
Tim over here just happy to be a fool, I guess.
Well, any movie that has Bob Barker in it. Bob Barker.
R.I.P.
Bob Barker. That's going to get my vote. Bob Barker.
All right. So
Bob Barker. Bob Barker.
I love both of them, but I'm a Happy Gilmore guy. It's got hockey. It's got golf. It's fantastic. Well, both are fantastic. All right, Ryan,
Barker.
you got
Who's the dude from that podcast that does all the wrestling impersonations?
Will Sasso.
Will Sasso. He was in.
Yeah, he was.
Gilmore.
He was one of the movers.
I just realized that the other day.
was-
Yeah,
Bob Barker.
That's when he had
I was
hair.
like, that looks like Will Sasso.
Yeah.
So I went. Which is the more popular, either seasonal or removed item from the McDonald's menu? Is it the McRib or the McDonald's snack wrap?
It's the McRib.
McRib.
You know, I'm going to say the snack wrap.
The only reason I wouldn't
go
is
ahead,
because I can
Jack.
get a snack wrap at Sheetz, and it's basically the same thing.
You can also get them at Wawa,
That
too.
is not close to a McDonald's snack wrap.
It
I
is.
just had a wrap at Sheetz, and it is.
Well, by the
nowhere
time the
near
guy
close.
DoorDashed it to your house, it was cold and
Jim,
dry.
don't fucking judge me.
So
you son
that,
of a bitch.
no, I'm just saying that's on you. If you get it fresh at Sheetz,
Why would you assume I door dashed it?
come on. All right, did you DoorDash it?
I did,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have to drive home 4 minutes anyway. That's what the Dasher drove.
Well,
That
the
doesn't
Dasher
actually-
didn't pick it up as soon as it was done,
He
probably.
sure did. He was sitting there waiting.
I don't
Nah.
believe that.
Probably made a few stops along the way, too.
He might have.
Or dropping off his drugs.
I had a daily double with part of my lunch the other day, and man, that little burger is so
They
good.
still make the daily doubles? I
They,
didn't know
they
that.
still make them.
A daily double.
Think snack wrap.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
The McRib as well.
Yes.
Definitely McRib.
The crib.
All right, Matt, you got another one?
I do. So we're going to shout out to Mark's friend Dan Bryan for this one. It's a Backstreet Boys question,
Ooh.
gentlemen.
Yes.
Her Backstreet Boys song, As Long As You Love Me, or Quit Playing Games with My Heart.
Ooh.
Both involve a heart. Think about it, Smokey.
I gotta go. Quit playing games, man. That's like the quintessential. That put him on the map, right?
Yeah, I have to go with Quit Playing Games with My Heart as well. Not my favorite Backstreet Boys song,
No.
No.
but out of those two, that would be the one.
That'd be the bigger one for Smokey.
Afterward,
What
I
was
would like
the-
to hear what everybody's favorite Backstreet Boys song is, though, just out of curiosity.
What was your first? What was the first song?
As Long As You Love Me.
Okay. Quit playing games with my heart over that, but also not my favorite Backstreet Boys song.
Mark, you can just you don't have to
Well-
wait for somebody else to like point to you to speak.
I like when you point at me. I like that. Quit with my heart.
What song?
That's it. Quit with my heart. I don't know where.
We're not talking about the Black Eyed Peas. No. Don't funk with my heart.
Oh,
We're talking the
all right.
Backstreet Boys.
That was a B-side, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Yes. The Backstreet Boys.
And don't confuse the "As Long as You Love Me" by Justin Bieber. Either,
that's
Mark here.
I had Bieber fever one time. I almost landed in the hospital.
I'm sorry, guys.
I have a
couldn't
really
open
bad
that
Justin
door.
Bieber joke, but I can't make that joke.
Go ahead and put it out there.
No.
You got Selena Gomez?
Nope, it's a personal
No,
attack.
say it, Tim.
Come
No,
on.
Say it.
I can't.
Oh,
Say
come
it.
on. Tim.
Don't freeze on us now, Tim.
He's got thick skin and
It's
a broad
close.
shoulder.
Jesus. What is everybody's favorite Backstreet song? Ryan.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody has to be.
Incomplete.
I want it that way.
Are you serious, Matt?
I am serious,
Oh,
Mark.
it's your business.
I'd go everybody. I would go everybody.
Everybody.
There's
Backstreet's
there are
back.
some good
All
ones
right.
out there. Tim, you got another one?
Jim, you
Which-
told us to bring 5. Quit asking if we have another one.
Well, Ryan.
Another one.
Ryan. Well, I was gonna. Well, that's fair because the last time I asked you to do anything with denominations of 5, you did 125.
Ah.
So you're right, Tim.
Whose
Next
fault
one.
was that?
Okay. Which lawn game is more popular? Croquet, or horseshoes?
I love chicken croquettes.
Chicken croquettes.
Chicken
cookies, knock
croquettes
them all
are-
around the lawn.
I love
Dude,
chicken
It's
croquettes.
horseshoes, man. Fuck croquet.
Yeah,
It's
croquet.
like poor man mini golf.
And Ryan only wants his mini golf pure. So,
Cookie likes the windmill.
yeah, I'll go horseshoes.
Horseshoes for me.
Well, my Uncle Jim, and I just saw him this past week. I remember playing croquet with him in his front yard. And boy, we had a blast. And you know what? He is the one, Matthew, that introduced me to that chocolatey deliciousness of Yoo-hoo.
Oh my goodness.
Uncle Jim. So I got to go
Sounds
with.
like a monster.
No, he's a wonderful man. He's 87 years young. Still going strong. Swims every day, baby. Every
He
day
must
he's
have
out there
quit you a
swimming.
long time ago. Then
He must have.
See?
He just gave it all to Mark.
Toxic sewage water.
My Yoo-hoo. So I got to go with salmon croquet. I got a great story about swimming.
oh my god,
How do you set? You can't. Nope. You
No.
can't set your
Yeah.
own jokes up.
No,
you absolutely cannot.
nope,
You can't
not.
bring up
What do you mean?
your old uncle swims just to set up a swim joke.
Yep,
No,
no,
actually I didn't.
no,
Well,
no,
I had a
no,
great Black Eyed Peas joke, and you didn't hear me sliding it in when
That's
somebody
right.
brought up the Black Eyed Peas.
nope.
well, this really isn't a joke. It's a true story from the OG.
Beautiful. No.
Just-
No,
learn
no,
his
no. You did this. You did this on purpose.
Now, if somebody brings up OG or swimming organically,
Then
tell
you
the
can.
story.
Then you can tell the
All right,
story.
I will hold on to that story because I'll never forget it.
just because you missed Thursday doesn't mean you get to cram 2 hours of your bullshit
right.
into 1 hour of a Tuesday
Yeah.
show.
Don't.
You
As
don't
Nancy
get
will-
to do that.
All right. So Tim,
You
you
Nancy
either
once
use
said-
your Thursday material for today, or you save Thursday's
Today.
material for next week.
Today.
Tim.
Tuesday.
Tim, did
Yeah.
you give your answer to that one?
I'm trying.
Okay.
Tim.
All right, Mark. Next one,
Okay.
please.
Did you just say parquet or butter?
What a fucking story.
Tim said parquet, but the flavor says
I
butter.
didn't say I would never say parquet. I'm a
I
country
thought-
crockman.
I thought you said parquet.
Parquet's the squeezy shit, right?
Butter. No, it came in a little tub.
butter.
What's the
And
stuff?
then
What's
give
the
it
I
a
stuff?
feel like I feel like
Butter.
parquet also was in the blue squeezy bottle.
Yeah.
Now, well, the parquet I grew up with came in a tub, and the little thing would open up and say,
Yeah,
butter.
parquet's the
Put you in
squeezy
a
shit that I
tub.
put on corn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look it up. They used to come in a tub.
I don't care. Give us your next fucking.
Rub it up.
This your next
And you need to
fucking
get your
topic.
parquet in a tub. That's your problem. Your parquet never came in a
Skip it.
Mark, next one. Give us your
All right,
next
next.
one.
All right, you calm down here. Now, this is a no-brainer. You don't need no brain to get this one right. I got Pac-Man or that thought, Ms. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
That shit had a story.
Yes, it was Ms.
I don't
Pac-
want a story.
I just
wanted
wanna-
to go. Nyah, nyah, nyah,
Yeah, I just
nyah,
want to
nyah,
eat the
nyah,
little
and eat
dots and
ghosts.
avoid the ghost. That's it.
Right,
But the
Pac-Man.
fruits bounced around. You had to chase
Don't
it.
think that during Pride Month you're gonna get extra points for Pac-Man eating white balls and not Miss Pac-Man. Okay?
Happy
It's not-
Pride Month, by the way. We didn't.
Yeah,
Pride.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Pride Month, I made a terrible mistake.
No, I don't know.
No, I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
you
going-
brought no, Tim. You brought up Pride.
Yeah, all right,
That'll be
Mark.
more fun.
Mark.
I'm glad any of the listeners out there want to buy 15 lions.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Matt, Pac-Man or Mrs. Pac-Man?
Mrs. Pac-Man.
Oh, shit.
Thank
Mrs.
you.
Pac-Man takes the...
Terrible mistake.
All right. Which Creed song was more popular, Higher or With Arms Wide Open?
With oh boy,
I love how you started answering it and your brain went, nope.
hold up, yeah, dude. Higher brought Creed to the table for me. I'm gonna have to go higher.
All right. Matt?
I will also go higher.
Tim?
with arms wide open.
All right. Mark?
Well, Jim, I guess you know this is true. Because if I didn't say it, it'd make me a liar. But, Jim, we can't get no har. Go ahead and light my fire.
They're both so good, but I do think that With Arms Wide Open actually got more popular
Holy cats.
than Higher did. I think it was the bigger hit. All right, Smoke, next one.
I'm actually looking that up real quick.
Which one? Which
Smoke's
one?
ours.
So
Otherwise,
higher hit the Billboard Hot 100 at number 7.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a number 1 for mainstream rock, and number 4 for the top 40.
Okay.
I'll have to look up With Arms Wide Open, but both great songs. My next one, which was more popular, TNA wrestling or ECW wrestling?
oh.
Oh,
Please.
dang.
Wait, did everybody answer?
I'm gonna piss people off with my answer.
I was going to say TNA as much as I want to lean ECW.
TNA.
I think it's TNA too. I really do. By the way, the peak chart positions in the U.S. Higher was 7th was its peak. With Arms Wide Open did peak at number 1.
At number 1, yeah, it sure did.
Holy cats.
About that.
My Sacrifice, technically more popular than Higher as well, peaked at number 4.
Jim's Sacrifice.
I do like
My
my sacrifice more than higher.
Solid
is
one,
good.
too.
That's probably my favorite Creed song.
Yes. Now,
Not mine.
What's yours?
no.
One Last Breath.
Oh,
That's another
beautiful
good
song.
one.
Darn
That's
good
my
one.
jam.
I'm sorry, Smoke. What was yours?
ECW
Oh,
or
yeah.
TNA?
Yeah, I think it's TNA.
TNA wrestling.
I, my heart says ECW, but it really is TNA. They're still going.
It's the internet. Like when the ECW was rolling, the internet was in its infancy. TNA has had the internet this entire time.
Yeah.
It's just numbers, baby.
Yeah, it is TNA based on numbers alone.
Yes.
You're
Jim.
Matt, did you produce another question for us?
Matt, you're up.
Well, thank you for asking there, Jim. Next up, we have Nelly. And you're choosing between Hot and Her or Country Grammar.
Going down, down. Country grammar every fucking day. Baby.
You know, just like Big Jim always says, I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicured toes.
Oh, come
Holy
on.
cats.
Country
He loves
grammar.
manicured
Country
toes.
grammar every day.
Jim does
Like-
say that all the time. Yeah.
But Jim, manicured toes. That's the lyric.
I understand that. It almost makes me want to change the correct answer, which is country grammar. I almost
And you know it's wrong, right? You don't get your toes manicured.
yeah. I get that because it's a pedicure.
Nelly, what the fuck are you doing, Nelly? I've wanted to strangle Nelly for years now.
Because of that line.
Yes, manicured toes. Fendi capri pants and parasuit goes.
Yeah, it's country grammar though. I'd love to change my answer because of that line, but I can't. It's the right answer.
I know. I'm loving when you
Mark, you got an answer?
elbows.
Oh, it's got to be hot and her, and I'm sorry if that upsets anybody.
All right.
Hot and her. Her. It's getting hot and her.
Like, he fucking breaks me down. He, like, drives me to the edge of insanity, and then he starts Jim Rossing, and I just can't help.
Yeah.
Her.
He knows what he's doing.
Her. Tim, I remember when you said your wife was not get aroused by Jim Ross.
No, she was not.
She's still not aroused by Jim Ross. Her.
Thank God.
I'm a
No.
bitch.
Yeah, you had to wear a cowboy hat to bed.
How about the news in the last week that old JR was boots and Missy Hyatt?
Wasn't that something?
Boy.
That's amazing.
I give him 3 hers for that one.
Which one? No, now Tim. What was your choice?
Fuck. I said ham. What did I say? I said country
He's
grammar.
a country grammar.
Oh, okay. Because the song you were quoting is not country grammar. That is EI.
Oh, is it?
It is EI.
Matt, what was your answer to that one?
Country grammar.
Country grammar is hot shit. I'm going down, baby.
I'm going to agree with Mark and JR and say it's hot and her.
Oh.
Her. Barbecue sauce. Her.
All right, Tim, next one. Tim's flabbergasted because he got that lyric.
Yeah,
wrong.
you're right. I'm a fucking idiot.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us, Tim.
You were confused just because Jim says about
Right.
manicured toes every day.
All the
Yeah, he
time.
talks about his manicured toes all the time.
I'd like to see
next
Big
up,
Jim giving out manicures.
I already know my answer to this one, but I'm curious to see if I have to cut any 4 of you out of my life
Uh-oh.
with this question, which is which Van Halen frontman is more popular?
David
Sammy
Lee
Hagar.
David Lee Roth.
Or David Lee
It's
Roth?
Diamond Dave.
It's Diamond Dave 8 days of the week.
It's absolutely Diamond Dave. I don't have to think about it twice.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
the band
love
is Van
Sammy, yeah.
Halen, not Van Hagar.
I like Van Hagar too, but
Oh God, you would.
Mark
Yeah.
walks such a thin line.
I
It's
know,
not
like,
even
God
funny.
damn it, Mark.
What's wrong with Sammy? But it's Diamond Dave for sure. But I like Sammy.
Give me Gary Sharon over Sammy Hagar.
God, Sammy.
Oh, come on now. That's fighting words.
There you go.
Smoke's
All right.
upset because he can't drive 55.
Good Lord, Mark. What's your next one?
I need to have more.
Yeah,
Here's
you
a
need
good
to have
one.
5 of them. See,
I got
this is
5.
why. You motherfuckers question me asking about, do you have
Jim,
any
he was
more?
Just pulling your big toe. Settle
Oh.
down.
And this little
Your
piggy went
big
to market.
manicured toe.
Oh, my God.
This little piggy
All right, hear
went
me
to
out.
Jim's
The next
market.
3-count outing, we all go get petties and manis.
Oh, fuck that.
Hell yeah.
No.
Well, I ain't
Hell
saying
yeah.
we're not giving them to each other, Jim. We just go get them.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to
Sit
put.
your ass in a massage chair and put your feet.
I'll
in
get
the
a manicure. I won't get a pedicure. I will sit.
Come
in
on, put your stank
I think you
feet.
should.
Don't you want to hear a nice little Asian lady talk shit about your feet while she's scrubbing the shit out of them?
Just scrubbing them.
I don't know. I don't need that.
Oh,
You
your feet
have
so
one?
big.
Okay, I don't,
Big Jim,
we
you
do
have
that?
one.
That
Good
was-
Lord, it just got so offensive on the bottom half of this
that's
screen.
wild
It's not
tonight.
offensive. That's what she said.
Did you almost say that's how they talk? Is that what you almost said?
No, that's what she said.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
Mark, what did you say?
No, Mark, what's your next
I
question?
want to actually mark for this. What was that?
I see why they call you Big Jim. You should be looking up your draws.
Oh my God.
Because he got big balls.
All right, Mark, next one, please.
It's my, well, never
And then to
mind.
celebrate, Jim, we all take a shot of the water when we're done.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It's
Take a
okay.
shot
It's
of
purified. There's
water.
Epsom salt in there.
Oh, my God.
Man, Big
Almost
Jim
got
used
it
to
when he was
throw,
taking a sip of his drink. Damn.
Remember when Big Jim would throw those parties on Saturday night? He would have balls. Big Jim's balls. should be
Mark,
held
what
every
is your
Saturday
next
night.
fucking question?
Mark tried to
Yes.
shoehorn his AC/DC joke.
Yes, that was Big Jim's belief that his big balls.
Oh my God, shut up. We've heard it 3 times.
His big balls. All right, there, big balls. Now, this is a tough one. This has got darn tough one.
Oh, God.
William Taft or James Buchanan?
Who the? Oh, God, I'm hitting the button.
Don't hit it! Don't hit it! It's too loud!
It's too much.
No! Everybody just answer quickly and we can move
Now,
off of it.
Buchanan, he was born in PA.
Buchanan, PA.
William Taft was the fattest president at 350 plus pounds.
Mark, we didn't
And
ask for a
that's
history
the
lesson.
hat for
It's
breakfast.
which is more popular, blank or blank. You were
Popular. Taft was more popular.
Taft was more
all
popular.
right. Then the answer is Taft.
Buchanan
Listed
led us
as
into
like
the
the
Civil
worst.
War.
I don't care.
Until
He sat
Trump
by when
took
the Civil
over.
War happened on his watch.
Civil War.
He let the Civil War happen, and Lincoln had to clean it all up, Tim.
Bull Buchanan. Next.
Good.
Me
Very
too.
good. Mark, did you say? Think you said Taft, right?
That fat ass Taft. You got it. He was a
God
big
damn
boy.
it!
He
And
got
it's like
stuck
those
in the-
ones he just brings you back in. All right, my next
he got
one.
stuck in the-
Shut the fuck
bathtub
up,
at the
Mark.
White House. No, it's true, Jim. He got stuck in the bathtub at the White House.
Shh.
Look it up. It's a fact. Mark's right. I see it right here. Thanks, Smokey.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Which sitcom was more popular, Full House or Family Matters?
Full House.
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Yeah, I think it's Family Matters because people still say, "Did I do that?"
I think it's
People
Family
still say,
Matters
"You
too.
got it, dude."
I think the Urkel phenomenon was bigger though.
Oh yeah, Urkel was bigger than Michelle. but
I'm gonna go
I think they
Family
were
Matters.
He had his own
the lasting
dance.
Yeah,
votes.
man, the Urkel dance. And he
Urkel.
crossed over into I know.
Did Alanis Morissette sing a song about Urkel? No.
Maybe.
No.
Do you know all of Alanis Morissette's songs?
That's a good point. You got him there.
Catalog.
You got him there. Ryan, next one.
Who's more popular, Andy Dick or Rob Schneider?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Andy Dick, you can't be saying that on a podcast, Smoke.
I think Rob Schneider at least gets a little bit more FaceTime because he's latched on to Sandler.
Oh, that's a good point.
And a lot of Q stuff too.
Yeah, I think Schneider's more popular. I feel like, I think because he does have.
His daughter's pretty famous too, right?
She
Elle
is,
King. Yeah, quite famous.
and I only found out that was his daughter within the last year.
Who's the daughter of who?
Elle
Okay.
King.
She
Okay,
sang that
Rob.
song X's and O's.
Yeah.
Jim Ross aroused me.
Jesus
And ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know if those are the words.
I don't think they are.
It's about Blue Chew.
It is. It is Rob Schneider.
at New Year's, they were doing this big country New Year's thing down in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And Elle King was performing there. She was maybe a co-host or something. And somehow Rob Schneider talked himself onto the show, and he's like, "Back to my daughter, Elle King." And it was crazy.
That's when that's actually the night I found out that
found out myself.
Yeah.
It was like his coming out party.
Back to my daughter, Elle King.
But yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
it's
Marcus's
Schneider.
cousin?
Tim, your answer to that one?
Andy Dick.
Oh.
Oh, you just wanted to say Dick on the podcast. Thanks, Tim.
I don't need a reason to say Dick.
You stop that.
Andrew Penis.
All right, it's better.
His real name.
Mark, your answer to that one?
You want to buy 15 lines, Jim? I misunderstood Pride Month.
No, you already used that joke,
Yeah, we
Mark.
used that
Yes,
stupid phrase that you stole from someone anyway.
Holy
Carrot
crap.
Top.
Don't you talk to me like that. Why I oughta. I like Deuce Bigelow, Robert Snyder. That's John Snyder's.
I could see you enjoying that movie.
He probably loves Deuce Bigelow too, even more.
Why not?
European gigolo. Ooh.
Yes. You always say about those Europeans.
Matt, did you have an answer to your own there?
Yeah, let's offend another group of folks tonight, Mark. What do they say about Europeans?
That was not mine. That was Ryan's.
Those European women are a little hairy.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan.
What was that?
European women are a little
No, not
hairy.
you. What was that, Jim?
Well, that was your question.
That was my question.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
And you said Rob Schneider?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Matt, go
They
ahead.
shave their armpits, Smokey. Their pits. They look like they have buckwheat in a headlock.
Oh, my God.
I would read you his socials, but he's never on social media for you to send your completes to him. So I guess we'll just take him over at the.
Do I need to edit that out? I'm not sure.
No,
well, that's okay. All right, Matt, go ahead.
What's wrong with buckwheat?
I was just I was asking a question.
We did Backstreet already. Let's go with NSYNC. Tear It Up My Heart or Bye Bye Bye?
It's Bye Bye Bye, man.
Really?
Oh, easily. That was huge. Huge.
That was the doll video, right?
Yeah.
It was. But Tear It Up My Heart is the one that put them on the map, right?
It is. I do think.
Yeah. I think then they just hit a bigger home run. They hit a grand slam with Bye Bye Bye.
Ron Schlom.
They look like Pinocchio with them strings, but Pinocchio had no strings, Smokey.
I didn't say Pinocchio had strings.
I Want You Back was also off that first album.
I Want You Back.
Yeah,
it's got to be Bye Bye Bye.
I Want You Back or Tearing Up My Heart?
Oh, Tearing Up
My Heart.
Tearing Up My Heart.
Those
Tearing Up My Heart.
You just wanted to say fart.
Yes, I did. Farts are funny.
Now, Tim and Mark, did you guys answer that one?
Yeah.
Tearing up my farts.
Yeah.
I
So
said tearing up my heart, and before that I said bye bye bye. I did the same thing that you guys did. I did the way.
I heard you. Thank you, Tim.
Bye 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 topped out at 4 on the charts. It's Gonna Be Me was their number 1 hit, and Tearing Up My Heart only peaked at 59.
Oh,
wow,
nice.
Shocking.
Tim, next one.
Who was a more popular game show host?
Who?
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek, or
Chuck
happy
Woolery.
retirement, Pat Sajak, who retired Friday.
Friday.
More popular, I'd say Trebek. I think a lot of people hate Sajak.
Yeah, fuck Pat
Now,
Sajak.
at least.
I say he's a mega trumper.
Is he really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
never-
Yeah.
It's weird. Like I just watched a recent episode, and he's still like making oddly sexual comments toward Vanna White.
He's a weirdo.
Like it's weird. I was like, someone ought to dial
It's
that
like hearing
back.
your grandparents tell dirty jokes to each other. It's like it's pretty much what it
Alex
is.
Trebek, man, he was classy.
Yeah, it's absolutely Trebek for me.
It's got to be Alex Trebek. Who is
Trebek
Alex?
or Bob Barker?
Bob Barker.
Oh, Barker or Trebek?
Trebek.
How many
I'm
pets
still going
did
Trebek.
Trebek help control the pet population?
It's a good
Probably
point.
not many.
Trebek loved pet genitalia.
He
Well,
did.
I'm glad that charitable gifts lead towards popularity.
I think
I'm sure-
I think I'd go Barker
Barker
I'm
had
sure
control
I would
the
go
multiple-
Barker there too.
over Barker and
The
Trebek.
multiple sketches of celebrity prices right on Saturday Night Live really made Bob Barker a hit.
He
No,
didn't
but the
need that,
hours
okay?
that he kept me company when I was sick from school did.
Damn right.
Yes, you're correct.
You ever see Alex Trebek show up at that time?
No,
No, he was there for me. He was at dinner more often than my dad.
Oh, shucks.
Fuck that guy.
God, I wish I had something silly to
He's
say here.
dead. I won the feud.
The feud. I was saying, I don't know where my goddamn buzzer is.
Where'd it go?
There we go.
Put it on the board.
Yes.
Mark, next one.
Yeah. Did I show you my Smokeosaurus drawing? I can't remember. It's
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Mark, we
523.
Give
Oh.
me
we all have
Smokey's
one.
anus.
Some have two to still go through, Mark.
Yeah, come on, next one.
The Smokeosaurus. Come back here.
Give me Smokey's anus.
Oh, can't be saying that.
Oh.
Now I have butterscotch crippets or those peanut butter tasty cakes.
Peanut butter.
candy cakes. What are they called?
Peanut
Something
butter
kind of cake.
candy cakes, without question.
Candy cakes.
Are you serious?
I'm
Without
actually going
question.
Crimpets, but I
I am
call
a
them candy
guy.
cakes.
Yeah, butterscotch crimpets.
Candy cakes.
Candy cakes.
All right,
Well, that was easy.
that was easy. What Mike Myers
Mark, what were
movie?
you? Did you say what you wanted? What were you?
Well, I like those candy cakes till they pitched them all up.
What are you talking about?
Well,
Ben?
everything got bitched up.
Oh, they got when the company like changed hands or something, even though it was still tasty cake, and they had to go with the ingredients, and they just didn't taste the same.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had them like
It's a real thin layer of peanut butter too. Like it's gotten much thinner. I mean, everything has gotten smaller and thinner. And
I've got
Well,
not me. I've
except
gotten a
us.
lot fatter. I just had them recently, and I thought it was an adequate amount of peanut butter.
No, it needs more peanut butter.
I don't know what you're talking about there, old man.
I'm upset. I'm gonna yell some.
All right, what Mike Myers movie was more popular, Austin Powers or Wayne's World?
Oh,
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers.
you're a bunch of damn fools. It's Wayne's World.
No, it's not.
Says the
It's
guy that
not
never
it.
watched Austin Powers.
I was saying, have you seen any Austin Powers movie, Mark?
Yes. But I was in a car accident on my way to see Wayne's World back in 1991. It wasn't 92.
You don't even know. Great memory.
It was not-
It's Austin Powers is more popular. I like Wayne's World better, but Austin Powers is more popular. Ryan,
See what
next one.
happened, Jim. Becky was driving down Route
Mark,
30
we
East.
still have another round.
Which
Okay, never mind.
extinct restaurant is the best or was more popular?
Sizzler.
Chi-Chi's or Ponderosa?
Oh,
Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's. That
Chi-Chi's
introduced
is celebrated.
so many white people to like pretend
For sure.
Mexican food.
Absolutely, Chi-Chi's. Yeah,
I like
Chi-Chi's
I
or
got
Ponderosa, bottom row.
Ponderosa. That's where the ham cubes were.
I knew that.
God,
Never
dog.
ate either.
You're such a
You're
young
missing
buck.
out.
I still get the
Yeah.
Chi-Chi's salsa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, Chi-Chi's. Give me Chi-Chi's.
But Ponderosa, Tim, they had that big salad bar and they had the ham cubes.
Yeah, they
What?
brought.
Ponderosa
Part of me.
have the fried ice cream?
Oh,
Yes.
They did not.
No.
What part of me do you think screams salad bar?
I fucking love a
Well,
good
what you
salad
can-
bar, though.
Now, Tim, you can make the cholesterol special. You get the bacon bits, the ham cubes, and the as, and you put them all together. And maybe some of that hot bacon dressing Smokey likes so much.
Well, that's why they
Don't
got.
like
That's why
that at
they're
all.
gone. They had ass on the fucking.
I don't,
salad bar.
dude. I have never. This may be a Lancaster County sin, but I've never had hot bacon dressing.
It's not good.
Like it's just hot, greasy
It doesn't sound good.
goo, right?
Right? I like my salads to be cold.
Yeah, I don't think
Yes.
I don't. Now, one time,
Iceberg lettuce and hot bacon dressing just doesn't.
now I will say this: one time at Applebee's, they had. This is probably the most Applebee's a food ever.
Was it on a date night?
I think. Well, it was during a. It was.
That's a big
I
deal.
think it was a date lunch. I think it was a date lunch.
Nah, you're not that fancy then.
But they had they had a salad topped with chili and cornbread croutons, and it was fucking delicious.
Also, like a taco type salad,
Yeah,
but with chili. Okay,
with chili and fresh cornbread croutons.
that sounds delicious.
Fucking
Ooh,
fantastic.
now you're talking.
Matt, I think we should all have one more, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
In honor of Hillbilly, Kid Rock, Ba with the Ba, or American Badass?
It's dry.
Hillbilly.
Oh man.
Anne Marie, turn up the Kid Rock.
Hey,
I'm gonna have to
Hillbilly.
go ball with the ball. That song was wildly popular in like 11th or 12th grade.
Before that, I think, for us.
Was it
freshman
really?
year.
Was it more like 10th?
I think it was freshman.
Holy shit!
We
Yeah,
were
ball with the
barely
ball.
Freshmen.
A freshman. Remember that commercial for?
No, I don't. Next.
Did you answer, Tim?
Ba with the ba.
I think American Badass probably got more popular. I like Bob with a Bob better, but I think American Badass probably got more popular.
Bob with the ba.
Bob with the Bob.
Bob with the
Rock.
I like the American Badass. Do you remember that commercial for Freedom Rock? Those two hippies are there, and they said, "Hey, man, yeah, man, is that Freedom Rock, man? Yeah, man. Well, turn it up, man."
So Ba Wada Ba peaked at 11 on the main rock charts, but never actually made like the pop charts. And let's see, American Badass peaked at 20 on the main rock charts.
Holy cats!
So Devil Without a Cause came out in summer of '98, Ryan.
Wow.
So
that had some Cowboy and
That-
Only God Knows
that
Why.
album is actually really good. As much as I hate Kid Rock now as a human being, that album. And then
History of Rock just had American Badass, I believe, as a single.
No, History of Rock had something else on there.
And then Cocky had Lonely Road of Faith and Picture with that cunt Sheryl Crow.
I'm leaving that one in.
No, you got to take that out, Jim.
Nope, that one's staying. I want everybody to know how you feel about.
I guess American Badass really was the only song worth of shit
that's the
on
only
History of
single.
Rock.
Matt, did you go with Ba Wada Ba or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ba Wada Ba.
Tim, your next one.
My last one, because this is 5.
Yes.
Which console is more popular? The PlayStation or the Xbox?
More popular, PlayStation, but I've always been an Xbox guy.
See, I always thought Xbox was more popular.
I
guess more recently it's leaned PlayStation.
I feel like I personally knew more. I've always been an Xbox guy, but I feel like I knew more people that had a PlayStation. I think PlayStation was probably more popular. I mean, Eiffel 65 did not write a song about the Xbox.
It's true.
What a horrible album.
They wrote a song about being blue.
Did you answer that one, Mark?
I'd like to. What's the options again? PlayStation or
Xbox?
I got to go with the PlayStation. And I'm sorry if that upsets you.
All right.
That's how I feel.
Tim, did you answer that?
PlayStation till the day I die.
Good question.
I just feel like PS2 outsold everything.
That was wild. Never forget
After
it.
PS3, I switched to Xbox, but I was Team PlayStation prior.
Yeah, I've been an Xboxman the whole run.
You've been with Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox the whole time.
Suck it.
Mark, I dare you to give us one good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
that's a darn good one. A darn good one. And it sticks with video games. ColecoVision or the Atari 5200?
Atari. Come on.
We're not old enough to remember the Coleco.
We had a ColecoVision.
Okay, Jim's
Coleco's
old enough to remember.
Now, the 5200 was kind of like the forgotten Atari system because everybody had the 2600. And if you were rich and couldn't hide money, you got the 7800. And in between the two, for the middle class.
Mark, I was so rich I had all three.
Are you serious?
Can't hide money.
You can't
So I just pulled up because I was curious about Tim's question. The PlayStation 2 is the most selling unit with 155 million. At the same time, the Xbox 360 only sold 84 million.
Wow.
And of the most selling platforms, it goes PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS is the second most, which shocked me. Then the Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
They lumped the Game Boy and Game Boy Colors together.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was PlayStation 4, the original PlayStation, Wii, PlayStation 3, and then the Xbox 360. So definitely the PlayStation consoles far outsold Xboxes.
PlayStation.
Stipulation.
Did everybody answer Mark's bullshit question?
What was the question?
The Atari one.
Oh, yeah, the Atari.
Atari or ColecoVision.
And Mark, I see you're going Atari as well.
Well, I never had the 5200. I had the 2600 because I was poor, and we didn't have no ColecoVision, but Chris Hardy did.
But it really don't matter.
The ColecoVision is on the list. It sold less than 2 million units.
I thought you were going to say less than 2 units.
What about the Atari 5200, Smokey?
The Atari 5200 sold roughly 1 million units. That is second from the bottom.
Now, what about
only beating out the Pegasus.
The Pegasus. Hey, now speaking of video games, did you see that second controller in Duck Hunt was to?
Yes, you just posted it.
Yes.
Isn't that wild? I never had a clue.
You never asked.
I never knew that.
Ruffled my feathers.
All right, my last one is what boy band song was more popular? NSYNC's Bye 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 or Backstreet Boys Quit Playing Games with My Heart?
NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye.
NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
I think it's Quit with My Heart.
I would also say Bye Bye Bye.
Oh,
I was genuinely curious if we were going to have any like crossover questions, and when Matt brought that one in, I was like, there we go. Ryan, you're the last one.
I needed help with this one because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I wanted to end on a really good one. So I tasked my family today while at work.
Today,
said everybody send me one of your favorites, this or that's. What is the most popular questions? And my father came up with this one. Old Chuck. Papa Smoke.
Good old Chuck, Papa Smoke.
And this is the best question I have on my entire list. Which was more popular, the Wendy's Super Bar or the Pizza Hut Pizza Buffet?
Because I only ate at one of them. It is the Pizza Hut Pizza Buffet.
And you, sir, couldn't be more wrong. Pasta and tacos and a salad bar inside of a
pudding.
Wendy's. What?
And pudding.
Why would I want
that pudding
any
was
of that
so
from the
good?
Wendy's?
Because it was fantastic, Tim.
No,
You had to be there. You had to be there.
Garlic bread, the little crescent moon garlic bread.
Hearing you guys talk about the Wendy's Super Bar lets me know that I don't have to look far to see where I went astray in being so fat.
You could get pasta.
There
In,
is
hey,
no
I fucking knew it. I shouldn't have said
God
it.
damn
That's
it.
on me.
There is
That's
no
on me.
pasta, Smokey.
In a fast food joint
Smokey.
Yes,
with meat sauce, regular marinara sauce, or
Fazoli's.
Alfredo sauce.
Fazoli's.
Smokey.
You're just making up Italian-sounding words now.
There is
No, Fazoli's is a real drive-through Italian restaurant.
Never even heard of it.
Tim, there is no pasta. The wedding is
Hey,
ruined.
Splinter.
Man, I am
I am Team Super Bar.
looking at pictures on the internet right now of the Super Bar, and man, it makes me miss it so hard. It really does.
They had the little Jello parfait dessert as well.
You're
Let's not
fucking
forget
right,
about the
they
Jell-O
did.
Parfait.
This sounds horrible.
No,
It was in rainbow colors.
no, it was
That
so
doesn't
good.
make it any better.
Oh man, it was so good. I love the fucking Super Bar.
Yep, they had
What
pasta,
a great concept.
I gotta
dessert.
go with Timmy, and I'm going with Pizza Hut. Because we didn't go to Wendy's very often.
God, now you guys make me want to go to Cece's Pizza or Infinito.
Yes.
Oh, Infinitos.
And definitely
Infinito.
Infinito. CC's is horrible.
CC's is hot
They're
garbage.
both terrible.
Oh yeah, they're not. Neither
Infinitos.
is good, but Infinitos is at least stomachable.
Infinitos is better.
Is there a Pizza Hut that does the buffet anymore?
I heard a
Like,
rumor
do
that
they
they're coming
exist
back.
anywhere?
I wonder if the
Probably
effort of
somewhere.
one.
No, thanks a lot,
Again,
Biden.
Yeah.
I could text Julie and ask her. Julie works at Pizza Hut. Oh,
Which
ask her.
Pizza Hut?
The one in Reeves, Elizabethtown area.
I mean, I would leave work on a half day if it's during the week, which I doubt. Maybe it'd be like a Saturday or a Sunday thing.
Oh, without
I'll
question.
find out.
I'm trying to look on the
I mean, the only store around here is Ephrata.
Ephrata.
Around
yeah.
the Limits, Lancaster
Florida.
area.
Yeah.
Now, Smokey, do you know why Wendy's burgers are square?
Yes, because they don't cut any corners.
Hey, you got that right, Smoke. Smokey, you get a gold star.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know if they do the buffet at Ephrata anymore.
Damn.
Motherfucker. Yeah, we gotta find one. I do kind of need that in my life again.
Mark,
Yes.
it's the Black Eyed Peas. Since these guys came, the Black Eyed Peas can sing us a song, but what can the Chickpeas do?
Tell us that there is no.
They can hum us one. Hummus. Sorry.
Hummus. They can hummus one, Tim, because they're they don't know the words.
Yep.
They're very forgetful.
I don't think that's the joke.
Are you serious right now?
They don't. No, that is the joke. The chickpeas don't have a great brain. They don't. They don't have a good memory.
It's common knowledge that chickpeas don't have a good memory.
That is
And it's
the
also
joke, Tim.
common knowledge that shrimp don't like to share, thus making them a little shellfish, Tim.
Mark, do you know the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Do I know the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean? Big Jim, what is the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean?
Well, Smokey never had a garbanzo bean on his face.
Why did I catch that fucking stray?
I've never gotten in trouble for looking at watching a garbanzo bean.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're minding my business, telling a wholesome chickpea joke.
Smokey
Cut
had
that
some
fucking
wild,
stray like it was my business.
he had some wild college nights.
What did you say, Jim? What was it? Was it Wendy's or Pizza Hut?
Oh, it's the super bar easily.
Super bar. Hugh, did you reply?
That is the super bar.
It is a super bar. That is the right answer.
He was upset because there is no pasta.
Not anymore. There isn't.
How you
That was
say-
back with orange, or I'm sorry, yellow. It was yellow cups and yellow
Yeah, the yellow
you could
biggie
get
cups.
The biggie.
Yep. The biggies.
Yeah, I
When
just
everything
saw
was good, man.
I saw a social media post yesterday with like some of the discontinued like fast food items and like the supersized fries and cups at McDonald's was up there.
I do have a
I
I do have some-
died.
Well,
Morgan
who died?
Spurlock, the guy who did Supersize Me, just passed
Mhm.
away.
Did
He
he?
had cancer.
He did.
Oh.
I do want to start a petition
Okay.
for Wendy's to rename their large-sized Biggie again.
Call it. the
Don't
Biggie.
make it extra large,
Call it the biggie.
but large is Biggie.
Yeah. Hey, just bring
I
it back,
miss
man.
saying-
Small,
I
medium, and
miss
big.
saying tall, medium, Biggie.
Yeah.
Or how about Smally, regular Biggie?
I like that.
I like that.
I also like when
Tiny.
I want to start a petition for places if they only have 2 cup sizes to not call them medium and large.
Call them this or that.
Because you can't have a medium if there's only 2 of them. But anyway, that's a me problem, not an anybody else problem.
Yeah, that's like an Italian restaurant thing too. Like you can get a medium pizza or a large pizza. We don't sell small pizza.
Yeah,
I think
no.
that's just a value thing that it's perceived.
Well, then call it a regular.
you're getting-
Call it a regular and an extra large.
That's fine.
Because you can literally
Regular and large.
Yeah, you can't have a
Regular
medium
large.
with only 2. It literally that's the word. But anyway, again, me problem, not a pizza place problem. But thanks for playing along, everybody, for listening. Hope you're having a
Shocked
good
we
week.
got this in under an hour and a half. with Mark's
I am
behavior.
shocked. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday or whenever you're listening to this. We'll be back live this Thursday night on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.
Mark, I want to bring up real quick swimming before we leave.
Yes.
Cunt.
You ever see that in high school? They would all swim naked. What? I said naked.